Good Erev Yom Tov, everyone. Erev Rosh Hashanah, right before Rosh Hashanah, Tafshin Pei Hey, a new year, like it says in Chassidus, brings down the pasuk that Hashem watches Eretz Yisrael from Reishis Hashanah to Achris Hashanah, from the beginning to the end of the year, is a sign that the light that came down last year elevates tonight. And tomorrow, when we blow the shofar, a new light hopefully comes down that's never been in this world. When we awaken within Hashem and renew His desire to be king of this world, like we say, be king again over this world. Bring down a new light for this year that we've never seen before. And we know that this past year that we're leaving, we've had tremendous challenges, tremendous miracles. We've had miracles even as yesterday, but we remember the challenges and the horrible things that happened as well this year, and the people that are still not home, the hostages that all have to come home, and the people that are displaced from their homes, they have to be able to return to their homes in safety to all the borders of Eretz Yisrael. And Yiddish Jewish people around the world should feel safe and be able to practice Yiddishkeit and be proud to be Jews in all over the world. And so coming into this new year, we know that there's a tefillah we say today in the slichos that says, "Merubim tzarchi amcha v'taitim k'tzara." And we spoke about this idea. The Rebbe says that the needs of the Jewish people, your people, are plenty, but their minds are small, their das is small. And the Rebbe says is the reason why sometimes we think we have a lot of needs is because we're lacking in das. And I want to analyze this a bit, lacking in understanding and knowledge. In the Gemara we learned today, Rebbe Lezer brings that in Sanhedrin, that a person who's lacking knowledge, you shouldn't share bread with that person. And the question is why? So the Marsha says because when the first man, Adam Rishon, was created tomorrow, was told after he ate from the tree of knowledge that he's going to have to eat from the grains that grow out of the ground, he felt that he's no different than an animal. He says, me and my donkey are going to eat from the same plate. And when Hashem told him, no, that through the sweat of your palms you could actually make bread, you could turn the vegetation, the fruits, into foods, into breads. So he realized that Hashem is telling him that you have the das, you have the knowledge to take the food and make it into bread. And Marsha says that's hinting to us is that a person who doesn't have das, a person who doesn't have knowledge, and has doesn't want to really connect to the ideas of Torah mitzvahs, like it says, we say on Pesach, that a child who doesn't eat bread doesn't have knowledge of who his father is, doesn't have knowledge who Hashem is. In order to really connect to Hashem, we must have das. We must really be able to understand the situation that we're in and the situation of what's required from us. And therefore, when a person is lacking in knowledge, doesn't want to apply themselves, and wants to eat at the same plate as the donkey, so then you shouldn't be sharing your bread with him. And I think that's what it means, that our needs are plenty because we have small knowledge. It's not we have needs and we need the needs that we require. There's nothing wrong with having needs. It is that when we have needs and we separate our needs from our das, when our das and our connection to Hashem is separate from what we need, and we think we're negotiating with God, and we're going to Rosh Hashanah and we say, I need this, and what can I do for you? So then you're a person without das. But when we're able to understand the bigger picture, that a person's, like the Alter Rebbe says, a Yid has Gashmis, so takes the Gashmis and turns it into Ruchnius. That when Hashem blesses us with Bani Chaim, Zayni Revicha, God blesses us with a good, healthy new year, with Parnasa Barachava, with livelihood, with health, it's so we can serve Hashem. So we have the das, the understanding, the knowledge to understand what's required from us and how we could use the blessings for Hashem to better that purpose. So then we're a person with knowledge, and then we're no longer that we're missing das. We may have a lot of needs, but our needs are because we have das, because we know how to use our das to take those needs and to use it as a way to elevate and serve Hashem. I want to wish everyone a ksiva chesima tova, and again, everyone needs to come home. Everyone needs to be safe. All our hostages need to come home, and all those who are displaced need to go back. Our soldiers need to be safe and come home safe. And Hashem should watch over Klal Yisrael as He always does. It should be a quiet, meaningful Yom Tov for everyone. Good Yom Tov, good Shabbos.